What is the best helicopter in War Tycoon? Well, the easy answer, and the answer most people would say, is the Mi-24 Hind. It costs 999 Robux, it was 799 when on sale, and it is, overall, the best helicopter. But what helicopter is best depends on your flying style and also your fighting style. So the Mi-24 might actually not be the best for you. Let's just start by reviewing every helicopter, and then I'll rate them, and you guys can really take your pick on which one you like the most. The first helicopter you unlock is the UH-72B Lakota. It is a military training helicopter and has a 2 out of 3 for speed, 1 out of 3 for health, and a 0 for firepower, obviously. The only perk of this helicopter is the fact that it can carry oil barrels or crates depending on your needs, but it requires no parts. That is the best part of this helicopter. It requires no parts. You can spawn this thing indefinitely with a little cooldown. It has 4 out of 10 seats and is really only good for transport. It can't even defend itself, and like it said, the 1 out of 3 for health, it doesn't have that much. The second helicopter you unlock is the AH-6 Little Bird. It is an attack helicopter, great for air-to-air combat. It has 14 hydro rockets and 2 machine guns. It is a 3 out of 3 for speed, 1 out of 3 for health, and 2 out of 3 for firepower. It requires 1 of each part and has 2 out of 10 seats. It is overall probably one of the best air-to-air combat helicopters because it is so hard to shoot because of the size. The next helicopter you unlock is the UH-1D Huey, and is a Vietnam transport chopper with 14 hydro rockets, 2 side M60 machine guns, and a 2 out of 2 for every single category. That's health, speed, firepower. It requires 1 of each part and has 7 out of 10 seats. The rest of these helicopters are operations to complete. I'll make a video on which operation is best and also how to complete operations fast. So let's get into the next few helicopters. UH-60 Blackhawk, a strong transport helicopter with 2 side miniguns. It is a 2 out of 3 for health and speed and a 1 out of 3 for firepower. To get this, you have to complete Operation Recover, which requires you to revive 10 players. It requires 1 blade part, 1 body part, and 0 armaments. It is a 2 out of 3 for health and speed and 1 out of 3 for firepower. It has 10 out of 10 seats, and it is one of the most iconic helicopters you'll ever see, as you might remember it from Black Hawk Down. Super Stallion. It is a strong helicopter with superior transport capability. To unlock the Super Stallion, you have to complete Operation Sea Fury, which is to destroy 35 enemy boats with any helicopter. The main factor of the Super Stallion is that it has 4 oil barrel / crate holders, depending on your preference. It has 2 side miniguns and requires 1 blade part, 1 body part, 0 armament parts, and it has a 1 out of 3 for speed, 3 out of 3 for health, 1 out of 3 for firepower, and 10 out of 10 seats. AH-64 Apache, a very strong attack helicopter, but unlocking it is quite the challenge. To unlock it, you have to complete Operation Chopper, which is to kill 25 enemy players with any helicopter. It has 8 lock-on missiles, 38 barrage rockets, and a co-pilot 30mm explosive turret. This explosive turret can rotate anywhere downwards, which makes it really nice for destroying people below you. It has a 2 out of 3 for speed, 1 out of 3 for health, and 3 out of 3 for firepower. It has 2 out of 10 seats, and it requires 1 of every part but 2 of armaments. KA-52 Alligator. To get this helicopter, you have to complete Operation Havoc, which is to destroy 30 enemy helicopters. The KA-52 Alligator is a highly maneuverable attack helicopter with powerful weapons. It has 24 barrage rockets with 2 machine guns, a co-pilot machine gun, and it has ejection seats. It is a 3 out of 3 for speed, 1 out of 3 for health, 3 out of 3 for firepower, and it has 2 out of 10 seats. Eurocopter Tiger is an attack helicopter with a lethal arsenal. To get the Eurocopter, you have to complete Operation Ground Strike, which requires you to destroy 40 enemy ground vehicles. The Eurocopter Tiger has 8 lock-on missiles, 2 machine guns, and a co-pilot machine gun. It requires 1 part of everything except armaments. It has 2 out of 3 for speed, 1 out of 3 for health, and 3 out of 3 for firepower. It also has 2 out of 10 seats. Mi-24 Hind. It costs 999 Robux, and it is a powerful attack helicopter with superior weapons and lock-on missiles. 24 barrage rockets, 4 lock-on missiles, and 3 explosive machine guns make this a very formidable attack helicopter. It requires 2 of every part except for blades, which it requires 1 of. It is 3 out of 3 in everything except speed, and it's a 2 out of 3 in speed. It has 10 out of 10 seats as well, so it can be used for transport and attack. And it also has a lot of health. Now I'm going to rate every helicopter. The Lakota is a solid 4 out of 10. It's not that good, but I just love that it requires no parts to spawn, and it's pretty nice for getting oil barrels. The Little Bird I don't like that much, but it is really annoying, so overall I'd have to give it a 6 out of 10. The Huey is only fun for Vietnam, era reenactments and stuff, so 3 out of 10. The Black Hawk is my transport helicopter of choice, but as you've seen in previous videos, I've had some problems with it, so 6 out of 10. Super Stallion is my oil barrel grinder, and I just love to use it with friends, so solid 7 out of 10 for me. Apache is fun to use with friends, but it's overall not that good in my opinion, so 7 out of 10. The Alligator is one of my favorite helicopters in the game. Actually, probably is mine, other than the Hind, so 9 out of 10. Eurocopter is my favorite for air-to-air combat, so solid 8 out of 10. The Mi-24 just has everything. There's nothing bad about it, except maybe slightly maneuverability, so 9.9 out of 10. Now my ranking of the helicopters. Obviously I would put the Mi-24 Hind first. It requires a little bit of skill, but once you get the hang of it, it is unbelievably powerful. Second, I would put the Ka-52 Alligator, which is my favorite free-to-play helicopter. I just love its maneuverability, and the rockets do so much damage. Number 3 is the Eurocopter Tiger. This is my favorite air-to-air combat vehicle in game. I just love destroying people with it because you can distract them with the first missile and then shoot the rest. I'll make a video on the best combat strategies. Comment down below how soon you want that video because I can make it any day now. Yep, that's pretty much my top 3 favorites. Comment down below for other people to see what your top 3 favorites are, and again, it's all up to you what you think is best because I can't really explain it. Once you fly them, it's completely different. For example, the Apache would be considered the best fighting helicopter that's free to play, but I don't like it that much. I only like it with friends because the driver controlled weapons are not that good. But yeah, that'll be the end of this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and this is probably one of the most useful videos I'll ever make. So put this on your list of things to remember because helicopters are a very important form of combat in War Tycoon. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.